Hello people, movie lovers everywhere. We're here today, the grumpy old gentleman. We're talking about Mike's pick, Unforgiven. Kind of surprised me that Mike would pick Unforgiven, but he's expanding his horizon. Mike's getting out there and getting involved. Anyway, here to talk about Unforgiven. Right? Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman, Morgan Freeman, and Richard Harris. 1992. I think it was 92. Was it 92? Yeah, 92. One of Clint's, I'm pretty sure it was his last Western, right? Anyway, there's this Clint Eastwood. He's on the farm, pig farmer. He's got a couple of kids. His wife passed away. His wife turned him into a good guy. He doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't swear, doesn't do anything. So he's living with his two kids, right? So this young punk, this guy, right, Schofield kid, right, gun on his side and stuff, goes up to Clint and says, yeah, he's going into town to kill some guys. There's money on these characters, right? Because they sliced up a woman's face and cut her out her eyeballs and cut off her tits and sliced her open like a friggin' watermelon and all that kind of stuff. Clint's standing there going. Anyway, so they decide to go kill these two cowboys that sliced up the girl, the prostitute, lady of the night, lady of the day, whatever. There's a bunch of them in this town, right? In this bar, living in this house. And then you got Gene Hackman, he's Bill. He's the sheriff. He's a nasty piece of work, right? So then Clint and this young guy, right, says, Clint says, no. Yeah, the young guy leaves. Excuse me, I'm getting carried away. The young guy leaves, right, and Clint goes and picks up his buddy, Morgan Freeman, says, you can come along with me, bring your rifle and stuff like that, right? So they're going to split the money. So they go meet up with this kid, right? They meet up with him, and the kid starts blasting everywhere, right? Shooting everything, anywhere. So they finally hook up with the kid. He's blind. He can only see 5 feet in front of him. Anyway, they decided to go together and split it, right? They're going to split the money 3 ways. Kid wants to know how much that is. $1,000 split 3 ways. And Morgan Freeman and Clint Eastwood look at each other. Anyway, they go together. They go into town and stuff like that, right? But things don't work out too well. So they decide to, Morgan Freeman decides to head back home. He doesn't want any part of it, right? They already shot one guy, right? And he doesn't have the, he doesn't want to do it anymore. You can keep my money or whatever. So he heads off, right? He's going back home. So the kid and Eastman, right, are looking for this other guy, right? The other cowboy, right, that sliced up the girl, cut off her titties and stuff like that. So they're looking for him. So Sheriff Bill gets his deputy to hide out this guy, right, cowboy. But Clint Eastwood and the kid find out where he is, right? So they're there. So they're waiting for him to come out of the house because sooner or later he's got to have his shit, right? In the outhouse, right? And the outhouse, they're sitting by the outhouse, hiding out, and the outhouse is ripe. Anyway, the cowboy that cut up the girl, right? He goes and sets in the outhouse. See? Next movie I watch has to do with this outhouse, a bathroom scene. The video that I said about the bathrooms that nobody paid any attention to, I think it was only in. Was it only in? I think it might have been only in. Nobody else did the chat video about bathrooms, having a scene placed in a bathroom. Nobody did any of those videos. But anyway, that's another story. I had a chat going about bathrooms, but nobody paid any attention to it. Didn't go over that well. So here's this cowboy sitting in, right, the shitter, right? So the kid sneaks up behind him, opens the door. There's a poor bastard in there with his drawers down around his ankles, reading Eaton's magazine, and kid shoots him 3 times, right in the friggin' chest. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, I didn't tell you this is a spoiler, right? I think most of these grumpy old gentleman movies or videos are spoilers anyway, right? So yeah, so he blasts him, right? He's deader than a fucking doorknob, right? So yeah. So then they're picking up the money, and the girl says to them, right, in, you know, amongst things, that, oh yeah, they got Morgan Freeman, right? He's over front of the variety star, right? He's in the pine box, he's dead. He's what? He's dead, yeah. Whoa, I thought no, he's not dead, he went back home. No, he's dead. He's deader than a fucking doorknob, right? So the kid says, no, I don't want any part of this, right? No, I can't. I didn't shoot anybody. I didn't kill anybody. I feel like shit. I don't want to do this anymore. So he buggers off. And now here's Clint Eastwood, right? He goes into town. Well, he goes into town, right? Let's get it right down to the nitty-gritty, right? He walks into the bar, the hotel thing where they're drinking and all that. Here's Morgan Freeman out front in the pine box standing up, saying, this is what we do, the, you know, cowboys and all that, right? Riff-raff. So Clint goes in and fucking blasts everybody. He fucking blows away the cowboys and the deputies and this guy, and he shoots Bill, right? He's dead. He's not dead, he's laying on the floor, right? He decides to wake up after, and he tries to shoot Clint, and Clint blasts him again, right? So yeah, nice happy movie. Clint's on his way out the door, says, any of you fuckers move? Well, me, he didn't say fuckers. I'll kill you. I'll kill your mother. I'll kill your sisters. I'll shoot your brother, your baby's cousins, and your uncles and your aunts. Man, I'll shoot your whole fucking family. So no, nobody moves. So that's a pretty damn good movie. I've seen this movie, was it last year? Maybe the year before, lately. I watched it with Rick, my buddy Rick. I'm pretty sure we watched this probably a couple of years ago, right? But for Mike's pick for this month's pick, it's July. Yeah, it's July. Pretty sure it's July. Anyway, this is one damn hell of a movie, right? A great friggin' movie. So if nobody's ever seen this before, head out, get it, buy it, whatever, rent it, do whatever you want, and watch Clint Eastwood and Gene Hackman and Morgan Freeman. Oh yeah, and Richard Harris. Yeah, he's a dandy in here too, yeah. He's a young guy walking around, running around with him, writing stories about him. Yeah. Anyway, that's a side story. Pretty good side story though. But Bill kicks the shit out of him, right, and stuff like that, right? But the main story is Clint Eastwood and Gene Hackman and Morgan Freeman, right? So, yeah. And poor old Gene Hackman, right? He's building a house. I think my mother could build a better house than him anyway. There's no levels, there's no nothing. All he wanted to do was build a house so he can stand on his porch, drink some beer and smoke cigars. Well, it didn't turn out well for old Bill. Old Bill died before he finished his house. Anyway, Mike, buddy, craft dinner guy, you picked a good movie, and you did expand your horizon, because I'm pretty sure you were going to pick Beach Blanket Bingo. Oh boy, oh boy. Unforgiven. I enjoyed it, but then again, but yeah, okay. Grumpy old gentleman, and everybody else for that matter, all you movie lovers, we'll talk again next month.